Hey.
Hello.
How are
Welcome back, you guys.
ya?
Hello, hello.
And welcome to our new subscribers, because we've been on our street interview
Yes, thank you guys
shit.
so
You know
much.
what I
Welcome to our
mean?
channel.
Yes.
My name is CZ,
My name is
and
Dom.
this is Totally Explicit.
I'm actually not sure why we just did the whole bar intro thing.
Oh my god, I don't know why.
It seemed cute.
It kind of seemed like it was a cute little vibe, but it was
did.
just like, why not? Let's just try it, you know?
Yeah, and I think we're like used to like the whole street interview kind of thing going on, because
it
now
was
we're
just
like
for fun.
we're like out here in public right now, like
Yeah, no.
girl,
We're actually,
downtown Austin.
Yeah, we are currently in Austin, Texas.
True.
Cue the clap.
Cue clap track.
We love Austin, Texas.
Austin, we're in town for a
Yeah.
besties B-Day party. So she's like, "Come on down," and we're like, "You know what? Hell yeah,
Why not? Yeah.
let's do it." And
It was just a quick little weekend, so
we
yeah.
miss girly
But-
pop. So
I know you guys missed us because I missed you guys.
that's true.
And I
mi-
apologize for having 1 week off last week because obviously the storms and
Oh yeah, the ice storms were behind.
we also kind of
girl.
talked about like we didn't want to do like a episode of like recording each other individually and then combining it, like, you know, almost like a FaceTime. I didn't really want to do that. I was like, I like the concept of us sitting in one room.
for sure.
you
I
know?
really missed.
So that's why we
this.
decided to go ahead and skip.
Yeah,
So-
I 100% miss sitting down and
Yeah.
doing the long form podcast sitting thing.
So, yeah,
the
we
street
apologize
interviews
for
have been
hearing.
fun, but
They've been amazing, and thank you guys for those who were in it. Like, you guys were awesome, so much fun.
No, for real.
And
So I hope you're actually watching, because I'm actually afraid that some people are gonna like subscribe and then just like never look at our page again
Well,
once they see their
also,
interview.
some of the audios were botched, so I really apologize for those people that
we shouted her out. We shouted them
we
out.
shouted her.
Oh my god, you see?
But
she
there was other
commented?
people out. There was people that I wasn't able to put in because the audio was literally botched.
Oh yeah.
So I was so annoyed. But
girls that were like really fun.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I remember that.
Dressed really
It's happened a few
cute.
times.
Yeah,
And
I
I don't know.
know.
The last time it happened, it actually was very, very frustrating, because we were like, I don't know. We're just like trying to get it together out here in the streets, and
Sorry,
we feel like
guys,
it's turned
but-
on, and it's not. It's actually
Yeah.
like something so small. The reason the audio is always missing, but it's just
But
like,
you know,
whatever.
we are back.
We're
But you know what? Let's
back
go ahead and do a little
in
update because we haven't
action.
actually sat down in so much.
It's been a minute. I actually really missed this. I'm being so serious.
Let's get an update on you. What's up with you? What's going on?
Oh, girl, applied for school. We're
Period.
waiting to hear back to see if we're actually going to be accepted into the program or not. That's neither here nor there. We are really anticipating that move, though. So, coming soon. Details of that coming soon. I think before we went on a break, I was talking about how my car is in shambles, and it's just a little Nissan that's about to just snap like a twig, baby.
She's on her last leg, but
She is.
you know what?
But I did
she's
get
still
a
gonna-
new one.
She's still gonna get through. I know she will.
I did get a new one. Well, yes and no. I got a new one. I put
Yes
a
and
down
no.
payment on it, but
You have it, but not physically.
they're like, yeah, they're holding it because I don't know, there's some issue. They want to make sure it gets to me, and it's like brand spanking new. So it's like, it's being held, but I have a new vehicle.
Hell yeah.
It's just, I'm waiting to like actually receive it physically. So other than that, just working, school, focusing on my move to Dallas. It's going to be so fun when we live together,
Oh my
beside each other.
gosh. Have you decided where in Dallas you want to look into?
I think I'm going to live around Highland Park.
Period.
That's a good one, right?
It's a good area.
Is it?
And it's close to like downtown.
And it's close as hell to
it's close to everything.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite thing about it,
Yeah.
is that it's like 10 minutes away from everywhere that I like to go.
Yeah, that'll be a good
And that's
area.
really what I wanted to focus on, is location and size, because I don't want nothing that's like too small. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm a big guy. So
Are you
it's
living
like,
by yourself?
well, no. Because if I don't get accepted into school, one of the things that I was talking about is that I wanted to do flight attending. And
Oh, that's
with
right. I
flight
remember we
attending,
have
they
talked
might
about that
send
off
me off
camera.
to a different part of the country if I want the job.
Yeah.
So I have a dog, and I need to make sure that little buddy is taken care
Not
of.
the dog.
So
I'm taking the dog.
yeah,
dumbass.
we're gonna make
Sorry.
sure I have a roommate. No, you're good. Make sure I have a roommate that's taking care of him, just in case I have to go away. I'm just setting up myself backup plans
No,
for
sure.
everything. which
No,
I
but
feel
also
like
having
is-
a roommate also saves you a lot of money.
It does.
You know, so-
I would prefer to live alone,
Yeah.
but
We
I've
all
known the girl
do.
for a long time.
But in this
and
economy,
it'll be
how
fine.
many times
I
have
think.
I said that in our podcast?
Yeah.
In this economy, how many
And this-
times have I said that?
Girl, and it's not. I don't know if
my
it's gonna get any
gosh.
better anytime
It's starting
soon.
to come to the point where I'm like, do I just need to like mute myself?
No, dead ass, it's bad. But what's been going on with you, Henny?
Everything's great. I'm living my life, you know. I mean, I'm just living life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Details, ins and outs. Give me some ins and
So
outs.
I guess we haven't chatted since like New Year's. We haven't really been on here.
No,
So
no long form.
New Year's. I haven't talked about it, right?
Let's
Did
see
I?
what you're about to mention. Maybe.
Well, what I did, I guess I went to Lights on Night and
I don't know if you know, we have not talked about that. We haven't done a
Really?
sit down pod since like
I
December.
know that's what I'm saying.
And it's
So
like
I'm like,
February
that's what I'm trying to
almost.
remember. I'm trying to backtrack on like everything that has happened in my life. But
Yeah.
so much has happened, and I'm like, oh, I love it. But I'm just enjoying life. I'm just sitting back,
Enjoying
you
the move to
know.
downtown Buzz.
Yeah, enjoying living in Dallas, living with my roomie Sunny,
Yes,
Sanita. Shout
yes, we
out to
love
her. I
her. We
love
do love
you.
her.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just focusing on trying to get my license and also I guess
License
trying
for
to find
hair.
like a bartending job.
License
Yeah,
for hair
license
and
to do
license to
hairstyles.
drive because he can't fucking drive either. I don't know what he's told you guys in the.
What?
I'm just kidding. He has his license to drive. But yes, the hair is coming
Screaming.
soon. You told me that you have like someone who like wants to put you in their shop or something,
We'll
right?
see. We'll see where that goes.
But you
We'll
have a
see.
couple of like
Yeah, I do have a few like kind of doors for me, and like really
Yeah.
excited about it.
Some
So we'll
doors
see where it
open.
goes. It just like kind of depends where I really want to like live, and also like have to travel to, because
Yeah.
there's some also I do also have friends that are like in different states that want me to like move with them and start their business, but I'm like,
wait.
I don't know, that's too much.
Hold on, you have someone
Because like,
who's offered you to move to a different state?
well, they want to start like their hair business, but it's like,
Okay.
it's not individual. Like, I'm not gonna be working with, I don't know. It's just like, no. But
What states are we thinking?
I mean,
like,
first of all, I'm not even looking into that because first of all, I don't even have practice into it.
okay.
So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
yeah.
rewind. I'm not even there yet. I need to get myself experience. I need to get myself in the door. Like, that's what I'm
So if
excited
you
about.
were to, if someone was like, you can come to my shop right now and start your practice or whatever, I don't care that you have no experience, girly, and they were like in New York or Chicago or
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Seattle.
That won't happen though.
Well, maybe. You never know.
I mean, you never know, but it really
Networking.
won't
What if
You
we
have to have
meet-
experience.
We
Like,
could meet someone in our street interviews, girl. And they're
mean,
like, we
true.
love you. We want you.
I mean, true. Sign me up. Let's go.
It's
You got me.
possible.
You got me.
Would you go, though, if it was a place like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In a heartbeat. Oh yeah, talking about hair.
He's bald.
I shaved my head off, you
He's
guys.
bald and he's
Funny story.
punishing us who have hair.
It's
How does that
actually-
sound go? Something like that.
What'd you say?
It's that sound on TikTok. It's like he's bald and he's punishing us who have hair or something like that. I don't know how it goes.
I'm so dead.
It's something like that. I'll show you later. Anyway.
Okay, period. Yeah, I decided to shave my head. I thought it was just time for a change.
Gaggy. You've been saying that since Halloween
I
episode.
know.
You've been like,
true.
I'm just gonna
I have been
buzz cut.
saying that since Halloween, and I'm not gonna lie.
It's not giving
Um,
buzz cut though, and I was really worried about
Well,
that.
it was really close to it. So
Well,
you know.
and your hair grows really fast, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
know.
it was. And now it just doesn't look like that, but it's looking good.
Yeah,
I love it. I love
funny
it.
story. Story time. It was during Dalaska.
Dalaska.
It was during
I love the term
Dalaska.
Dalaska. The
I'm not
ice
even
storm,
joking.
girl. It came in. Roads shut down. Businesses shut down.
Everything
Cars
and
frozen
everybody
solid to the
shut down.
street. And like the South is not prepared for shit like that.
No,
and
absolutely
Which we
not.
should have been because we had so much. Like we had so much time to prepare. Like that we knew far ahead of time that we were going to be frozen, and
Yeah.
they didn't like salt roads. They didn't
They
bring
didn't do
out none of the
nothing.
big.
It's because Texas is not prepared. Like
guess.
they don't have nothing. Like not for the winter.
Yeah, they called it Dalaska, but it was the
Dalaska.
same way in
But-
Texoma, girl. Anyway, what happened?
Dalaska.
Tell the story.
It was honestly day one of Dalaska.
Day one is
Went out
crazy.
drinking with a friend, and then I went home, and then I got my roommate to go out with me. I was like, well, I first told her, I was like, hey, let's go to Specs. Like, let's buy a bottle, let's come back home and drink. She was like, all right, cool. And then, so we did. But on the way, my heart kind of just went to a nearby bar. And I was like, let's just do a quick little stop, have one drink, and then go, And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool,
It's
why
never
not?
one drink.
Yeah, so we ended up having like 3
It's never
drinks, closed
one.
the tab, 3 drinks each, and then closed the tab, go into Specs, got our shit, went back to the apartment. Went back home, just hung out, and we were just chilling, literally getting drunk by ourselves, enjoying our time, doing
Period.
karaoke.
That's what
Like,
happened. Everyone gets
yeah,
fucked
I
up
feel sorry
during
for
these
my neighbors.
times.
I'm so sorry for my neighbors. If you guys,
No,
if you got,
everyone was shut in. I'm sure you're fine. Like everyone was
yeah,
shut in
true.
for like
Everybody
two,
was shut
three
in,
days.
but
Like,
yeah, we were like karaokeing. We were
yeah,
just having a
you got to make it
life. We
fun.
were
You'll go
having a
stir
party.
crazy. I was going
Absolutely.
stir crazy, girl.
Well, I will say, then we kind of came to a cross of like taking some shrooms. And so we are like, let's just take a little bit, like microdose, So we started doing it. And then we
Okay.
started like
I
drawing.
love a
And
shrooms
then
moment. You ate with
same. But
that.
we started like drawing where you pass it back and forth, Like
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like we did every 5 minutes. Like let's draw something and then switch.
Oh,
And
it's
keep
cute.
drawing
That's
onto it,
cute.
It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun. And then so we're laying
Doodles,
there, my hair's
crafts.
like all in my face. And dude, it just annoyed me. And therefore at a point I literally go, I'm done. Like, let's be done. She's like, okay. I was like, yeah, I need to go use the restroom. She's like, okay. So I go use the restroom. And she actually did not ask me till the next day. She was like, why were you in the restroom for so long? I was cutting my hair.
Girl, she didn't see you immediately. She didn't see
No.
that
No, I was in the restroom probably from
monstrosity.
like, I don't know. It was like probably like 4 or 5 a.m. And I was just chopping it, and it just got shorter and shorter and shorter. And then I cut it into like a mullet, so I had it like a little bit longer on top, and then like very long in the back, so I didn't touch the back at all. And I cut the sides off a little bit, but keep in mind, I'm intoxicated, not on the planet, and it was very, very botched. It was horrible, very not okay.
He calls me. Wait, I don't know. I think I may have called him. I don't know why. We were shut in for a few days, and I call him, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it's the TikTok thing because TikTok has been like messed up for like a few days under new management. I guess the U.S. bought it. And I was trying to like make some shorts and posts since we weren't going to be able to record like we wanted to that week because the ice storm, everything was frozen over. And I wanted to call him and talk to him and see if his TikTok was messing up too, which it was. Girl, it's a whole thing. We'll get into the TikTok thing later. But I called him and I'm like, what's up? What are you doing? I'm going to post this. I'm just talking about random shit. And he's like, yeah, look at my hair. And I'm like, wait, you're lying. He's like, you don't like it? You don't like it? I'm like, you have got to cut that immediately.
I had
It was
the
a mullet.
for one day.
It was a mullet, and he rocked it, and he kept playing with people like, you don't like it? You don't think I could style it? I'm like, girl. I could insert a clip or a video, but I won't do it to you.
I'm not
won't
gonna do it.
to you.
I don't know. Maybe if I come to the courage to make fun of myself even more, I'll post
No,
it.
I'm kidding. I won't do it to you. Just know that
But I
it was
do have
bad.
a video on my phone where I'm like cutting my hair, and like there was a point where my bangs are like laying down, and it's literally chili bow. It's giving like chili bow. You know what? Maybe I may crop in the photo. We'll see.
We also FaceTimed. Another friend FaceTimed me while I was on the phone with him, and we like three-way called, and I was just taking screenshots. And every single one of us were laughing our asses off on the FaceTime. It was a funny thing. You fixed
But
it. I knew you'd fix
if you go
it.
see my TikTok, you'll see that I ended up shaving my whole head off.
You
just
did
buzzed
put
all
it on
once.
TikTok. Like
Yeah.
well, I don't know if you showed full front to back, but
Yeah, I don't know if I showed everything, but the first clip, let's just say I definitely was a little intoxicated, and that's the reason why.
Yeah. We were fucked up when we were on FaceTime with you.
Come on, you guys! It was like snow in. Everybody
I
stayed in
understand
for
why
like
you
4
wanted
or
to, like-
5 days. Everybody, it was just like I was bored. I wanted to do something.
Yeah,
crazy.
you were like wanted to play with it.
Yeah,
like,
and I was like, you know
yeah.
what? So let's just do something with my hair.
Yeah.
And I thought it was time, and so I was like, you know
honestly,
what?
Dalaska is such a fire ass pull of a term because I literally was outside walking my dog one day. I had to get the fuck out and I wanted to walk because I'd been shut in and I was going stir crazy after just 2 days, which worries me when the apocalypse comes. What are we gonna do? Because
What are you gonna do?
a girl, exactly.
You can
So
go crazy.
I walked my dog. It's just there's no one around at all. Ice, everything's iced over, and it literally, I was like, "Am I in Alaska?" And that was before the Alaska term was like out there, and I was like, "Is this feels like I'm in a different state where it's like fucking North Pole?" Like it was just. So the fact that they call it Alaska is
It's Alaska.
They really knew what they were doing with that. They knew what they were doing with that.
But I mean, come on, it was just fun. It was just
No, yeah,
you
it
know.
was for a day or two.
Yeah.
It was like,
But
kinda
I feel
cool.
like everybody in their time, as a male, you should definitely at
Play
least
with
one
your
time in
hair.
your lifetime
Dye
buzz cut your hair.
it. Do a.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you
buzz
meant
it.
like switch it up with hairstyle
Yeah,
wise.
switch it up, buzz it, color
No, yeah,
it,
I
like
want
let
to
it
go
grow
blonde,
out.
low key. What do you think? What do you think blonde would give on me?
Try it. Why not?
You think so?
I'll do it
I
for
think
you.
On like milky or brown or dark people, like blonde always
It does
eats.
eat.
I feel like it would go with my
Yeah.
skin tone really
You should
well.
get surgery to do like your eyes blue.
Surgery, girl. Eye color
Have you
changing
seen that?
surgery. Yes, I've seen that.
You should do that.
You know, the first time I ever seen that.
You should do that.
Girl, please stop. The first time I ever seen that was like, I think on a TV show. I think maybe it was like Tyra Banks. Like,
Oh, not
I think
Tyra
it was
Banks.
something like
Oh,
that. I
she's
swear to
coming
God.
back.
No, she's not, honey.
I mean,
But-
did you see? There's a new documentary coming
but I
out.
saw this
documentary?
guy and he had his eye color changed to blue, and it was like years ago. I swear I was like 10 years old, and I was like, you can do that, and now it's like becoming a thing.
A thing, I know. It's
Isn't
so
that
weird.
crazy? Would you
So
ever
weird.
do that? Bitches are like going blind
I
out
don't
here.
know.
Bitches are
I
like,
think it's a huge risk that I
Yeah.
rather not take. Like,
Imagine.
I'd rather jump out of a plane if I'm attached to like a parachute.
You've already
obviously,
done that. You've
which
done
I already have.
skydiving.
That's what I'm saying. Or bungee jumping. I'd rather do that than fucking doing.
I've
losing
never been
eye
bungee
vision?
jump. Yeah.
Like, hell
Imagine
no.
being blind for some cosmetic thing.
That's why I'm like, I'd rather like risk my life if it's like a life or death, like in the
Yeah.
situation. Bungee jump, bitch. If that cord bust, I am squashed
Put your hands
right on the
out.
floor. Like, I won't feel a thing. That's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay with me.
exactly that.
But like losing eyesight,
no,
don't play.
I couldn't
Don't
do
play.
it.
I can't do that.
Imagine, I saw this TikTok earlier too. Someone was like, and it was really cute. They were like, they had their kid in the stroller and they were like going over these ridges in the road and it was like bouncing and the kid was laughing, but he was blind and deaf. But he was still like, it was playful to him to be bounced around. Like he
Oh,
still
okay.
recognized that it was like playful. And I just
Aw.
thought about it, like how sad and honestly
Yeah.
how difficult it would be to be like blind and deaf. Like
Yeah.
two disabilities
My
like
heart goes
that.
out there for them.
That's just crazy as hell to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, aside from the hair, what's been going on? You've been
Anyways,
enjoying life,
I've been
hanging out with
enjoying
Sonia,
life.
doing a little bit
Yeah,
of,
hang out with
little
my
bit of this, little bit of
roomie.
that.
Yeah, living this single life.
Okay.
Vida la
Gaggy.
loca, pero estoy soltera.
We love that, living the single life as well over here. Also, still team sober. I'm eating it up, honey. I'm eating it up. But
can't
I'm gonna
say the
go ahead
same.
and be honest with you. It's ending this summer. This summer, this summer we are gonna be going hard. There's gonna be.
We're gonna be going hard. We're gonna be traveling.
I just know
wanna
the
go to
tea's about to be
Miami.
fire.
Let's go
The
to
tea's
Miami.
about to be fire.
Miami's gonna be next.
Oh my God, let's.
Yeah.
I love Miami. I love the ocean. Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
We definitely
And
need
a
to come back
cruise.
here. We need
And
to
a
come back
cruise.
here during the summer. We can rent out like a boat.
No, yeah, we have our friends here.
Yeah, we can rent out a yacht
Yeah.
and like, oh my god, it'll be so much fun.
Not us sounding like fucking, what's her name? Ash Trevino. Let's go. Let's run a yacht.
Vámonos.
I'll get you the menudo and I'll.
Oh.
Have you heard that? You know
I
who
think
Ash
I know you're
Trevino
talking
is?
about. Yeah.
Fucking
I'm
dead.
so dead.
I feel like that reminded me of her. Oh, yes. Enjoy these views while you can, because I think
I
we
know, you
are gonna
guys. Look how
try. We're
beautiful it
gonna
looks.
try to sit down with our friend who we're here visiting and do a little bit of the pod.
We're gonna
with her.
convince her.
Just jump right in and start hitting these pop culture topics that we've been missing. But I don't know if she's
Yeah.
like completely down. So we're gonna try and switch over there and see exactly if she's up for that. But do you think she will be? You think we can entice
I'm really
her?
hoping. We'll see how it goes.
I think she
Because
would
I feel
like
like
it.
it would be fun because it's just I want it to be just like a chat room,
Yeah,
not like us
like-
interviewing
No,
her.
yeah,
Like, it's gonna be like
just
a chat room.
A
you know?
friend hopping on and we're all
Yeah,
shooting the shit.
about pop culture.
We're gonna try and do
Yeah.
it, but we might switch over to her.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna finish off on her. So
But we also may not, because she may not be into it. So we're gonna try and switch over.
I really hope she's down.
I hope she's down too. If not, it's okay. We wanted to come back and do our own thing.
We'll see.
So
Yeah.
we'll just see how it goes. Should we try and make the switch now?
It's totally up to you.
Let's try and make the switch. It might be swapping right back over to us though. Let's see.
We'll see.
Hi, oops.
Oops.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We're back. Yep, on the couch.
In
Back in
Dallas. We didn't make it fully through recording in Austin. That's a big oopsie.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to end it on that note of like, we might have them on, because I didn't know if they'd be
Eventually, we
down.
will have them on, but we just got
Yeah,
lost in track and time, and we just like we're living in the moment, and we
we
just
were. It
we
was
were
a
having a
fun
good time.
time.
So it's just like
Let's get into what we did.
yeah. So we ended up staying in the area like Hutto, like Pflugerville, Round Rock area.
Hudo.
Wait,
I think it's Hutto, but it's just
Hutto,
funny. Hudo sounds cool.
Hutto, Hutto,
Hudo. I don't know.
Hutto,
Anyway, yeah, we stayed in
Hutto.
like a sublet of Austin,
Yeah,
right? Like a little
like north of
outskirt
it. Yeah,
town, kind of
yeah,
like the DFW area, kind of how it gets.
yeah.
Anyway, it was fun though. They had like
Mm.
a whole family thing we pulled up to because I think I mentioned when we first started recording, I was like, we're going to a bestie's house. We're going to a bestie's house. And we were, but like it was for a celebration of her man.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like didn't mention him at all. I'm like, I miss Bestie. And, you know, we love
Oh
Justin
yeah,
too.
Justin's birthday.
Yeah, it was
It was
his
Justin's
birthday,
birthday,
not
so
her birthday, but it
yeah,
was really, really fun.
yeah. We ended up going to like
It
the.
gave
It was
wholesome.
very wholesome, like the little game night. We ended up making it to like a little game night. Everyone got
Hmm.
involved,
Yeah.
and it was a good time.
Everyone got
Definitely,
super duper turned.
yeah.
Before we did that, we tried to I think even before this was before we set up at the library with like the background. We were like out at the Domain, they call it,
Yeah,
downtown
we went to the
Austin.
domain.
Yeah. This was like
Yeah.
Wonder Bar. I'm still not sure if I'm including the clip.
I think we will just include it just for fun.
Yeah, for
But we may just
context.
make it into like a clip, like a TikTok clip or something.
Yeah, okay.
You
So
know.
not on the podcast.
I mean, we can if we want include
We'll
it.
we'll figure that out off
Well, we can
camera.
include it just for fun, you
Yeah,
know.
true. We'll figure that
But
off camera. But we went to downtown, the Wonder Bar, trying to like set up around there first,
mhm.
and it like didn't work out because we already had some drinks in us, honey, and we were feeling it, and we were being a little messy already, and we were like, no,
Yeah,
this ain't working out. So, but we got to the house, had the wholesome fun, had some drinks. Everyone got real turned. We met some new people. They were all super chill, super vibey. And then we decided to go out to a place called Round Rock.
yeah, the downtown area.
Yeah. And tell
Hmm.
them about that. How you feeling about that area?
I really enjoyed it. I liked how like there was multiple bars like all on one strip, and like it was like they were so close to each other. Like the ones that we
Yeah.
went to, I didn't even notice the ones that if you went upstairs, there's another bar up there.
Yeah,
I forgot what that
same.
place was called,
I don't know
but
either.
um,
We were already too far gone
like
at
when
that
you
point, girl.
first walked in, there was like a little food truck, and then you walk into the bar, and then they have like another little patio section, and then if you walk all the way out towards the front, there was like a stairs to go up, and there was another bar. So like, and there was keep in mind it was like a whole strip. We didn't even go to a lot of
Yeah, we
places.
went to that one single place
Yeah,
actually, but I
but
already
it
had
was
so
like a
much
lot of fun.
there.
Yeah,
It was so much
and
fun, honestly.
yeah,
Like we literally went there. We were already like turned. We got the Uber leaving the house after like everyone left. The wholesome family moment. We decided to get really ratchet with it. We got an Uber. We showed up. We literally used the bathroom when we got there.
went to the
Straight hit the dance
bar.
floor. Oh yeah, we hit the bar
And then
first.
went to the dance floor, and we were on the dance floor the
The
whole entire
entire
night.
time until we left, we were dancing. Like it was so fun. I remember at one point, Brittany was on the stage the entire time, and then I was beside Justin, her man, and for some reason he told me to turn around, and I turned around and I just seen like such a diverse like amount of people. Like I just seen like 50 different people and they all looked so completely different, dressed completely different vibes. We were all like in that one room just like
Yeah.
vibing. They were playing really good
Yeah.
music
And
too.
that's what I really enjoyed about it, that there was like a huge like diversity of people, and everybody was so friendly.
Yes.
Like like when I bumped into people, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And they literally were just saying the same thing. They're like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm so sorry."
It was everyone
Like
was really
everybody was
cool.
so cool, like really nice and genuine. And like when we were dancing, because like we were towards the front of the stage, and there was like no band or nobody like performing on stage. So the stage was
Yeah.
basically open as a dance floor.
It
And so a lot of people started
was.
going up there and started
It
dancing.
was so
And
fun.
because there was like four of us and then more people joined,
Yeah. I feel like we started the party low
I
key.
know.
Like I swear we came in there and everyone was like, "Oh,
I
there," and
know.
everyone got into it after we started getting
We
into
really
it.
did. That was a lot of
We turned it
fun.
up. It was giving euphoria too with the lighting. It was like all blue and red lighting in there,
Yeah.
and it was just so vibey and cool,
The
and everyone was
music, it was the
cool.
music as well. Like
Yeah.
they did a really good job with the music. Like I
They
really enjoyed it. Like
did. We were, I don't know. I feel like when I woke up the next day, my ears were ringing still because we were directly beside the
the
speakers
speakers,
all night.
and
And that
that's what
shit
I was
was
gonna
so
say.
loud.
But that's what I was gonna say. The fact that we were able to just to like leave our stuff beside the speaker, and then like go
Yeah.
dance, and like nobody touched our stuff.
Yeah, I remember
Like
Justin, he was holding Brittany's purse the entire time. And I was like, I took it at one point and then went to the bathroom and came out. And I was like, I'm tired of having this big ass long trench coat on. And I'm also tired of carrying this purse. I know you're tired of carrying it. But I took off the jacket and then Justin was like, and I just left it beside the stage over by the speaker. And he was like, okay, I'm just going to put the purse down there too. And it was safe. We were not worried about anyone
nobody
taking
even
our
touched
shit.
nothing.
No one even came over there, I feel
Yeah,
like.
I mean they did.
They almost felt like our own
they
little
were
personal
passing
cubby.
through, but
Oh
they
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
touch
There was an
nothing.
exit. True. It's just funny we were not worried about it at all. We could not do that in DFW. I'd be like, someone's gonna snatch my
Oh,
phone.
easy.
Someone's gonna snatch my wallet because
I
you
think
got
there
your
was
phone stolen.
yeah before. There was a point where I actually put my phone on the speaker to record,
Oh
and I have a
yeah.
video, and there was like random people like walking in front of it, and it was like, oh, I'm surprised they're not snatching it, because I was like watching it, because I was like, let me find out someone's going to try to snatch this,
Yeah.
because if I'm gonna, bitch, I'm gonna.
Raise hell,
Not
honey.
even. I'm going to tackle you. Like
It
I
was so
will.
fun, and I loved it. Almost just felt like an
No,
entire
but
new culture. I just really
yeah,
loved the
everybody was
city.
super
I
nice.
loved the people. I loved everything about it. And I was like, damn, if I low-key wasn't so invested to moving into Dallas like very soon, in the next couple of months, then I was like, I would like move here.
Yeah.
It
No,
was
Austin's
perfect.
definitely like a really fun spot to live in.
Yeah,
I really love Austin. Like, and I
it was
definitely,
great.
I would love to live there, but I think I would want to live more of like in a suburb, unless I
Oh,
have like
really?
a definitely like an office job or something.
I think I would
Uh,
like to live down. I always want to like live
oh, I
directly out
love
south.
living in like downtown cities though.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorites for
Yeah, it's
sure.
just so the moment, you know, it's
Exactly.
like the moment, but
Hmm.
also probably more expensive too than anything else you're doing. But it was great. I loved it. Definitely will be back when I move to Dallas. I mean, it's gonna be like 2 hours away, not even that bad. So we're definitely gonna. And Austin is, you know, a blue city, so we're really into that. You know what I mean? It's probably another reason why I enjoyed it so much, honestly.
Yeah. Now you know what they mean by like keep Austin weird.
Yeah,
Like
it
a little bit
was. I
more.
don't even think that's weird. I just think it's culturally diverse, and that's like something that really like spoke like I just like spoke to me. Like it really just like stuck out to me, and I really like that about it. Like it's actually my favorite thing because when I think about moving somewhere long term, like for many years on end and buying a home potentially, that's something I think of first is like community.
Hmm.
So just you know being in that headspace of like the people and the culturally diverse things, I was like, man, I could like really like live Austin long term.
No, for sure.
But you know that's future talk. Not now. But speaking of Austin being blue, let's get into something that's kind of a touchy subject, but we wanted to talk about it for a very brief moment. You know, even though we're small creators, you know, I just feel like it's
Well,
important to like use your
no,
voice.
for sure. And
And
we can start off, I guess. Well, first of all, we did not watch the Grammys,
oh, true.
but I do want to talk about it just because of like the little short videos that I watched, and I did try watching a little bit more videos and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm really proud and happy for the artists that actually spoke up,
About
and like
ICE.
yeah, and I just think it's just awesome that they're using their voices,
Yeah, I didn't even know there was
you
like
know?
pens and stuff for like ice out, and so I didn't know that
Mm-hmm.
ice out was a thing
Mm-hmm.
at all. I just hear F ice, but I didn't know it's like there's like merch behind it. It's like a whole
Yeah.
movement of its own. I never knew
Mm-hmm.
that. I think the most notable one
I think it's
was
just because they're trying to keep it a little bit more like civil and not like,
yeah, ice
but
out. That is civil,
still,
peaceful.
yeah,
That
it's a little
is
bit, they're trying to keep it very peaceful
because
because
fuck ice is
I mean,
vulgar
think
and
about all
ugh.
of the artists that spoke about it at the Grammys. They
Mm,
basically were like about trying to keep peace and like,
yeah. They're like,
realizing,
this is just wrong. But it's important. I think that is because I watch a lot of podcasts, and I feel like some of my favorites on YouTube and TikTok and other social media, my favorites that I watch, I don't hear them say too much about it. And I feel like everyone's scared and feels like they need to be careful. And I can understand that to an extent, but I feel like it is important to like let people know, your fans and the people watching you, where you stand. And I'm just seeing a lot of people not speak on it. So it was refreshing to see these big pop stars
No, for sure.
and people winning awards being like, hey, like we're
this
not
is
with this. This is wrong.
yeah.
Like I really like
I
appreciate
did enjoy that
that.
too, for sure. Shout out to them.
Yeah, it's
Shout out to
important to
Bad
use your
Bunny.
voice. Like we don't have to get into the ins
No,
and
but
outs of it,
definitely shout
but
out to Bad Bunny, Billie Eilish.
Bad Bunny. Oh, he did say "Ice Out."
Yeah.
It's funny. I think I saw something on Twitter, and someone was saying, "Oh, he went into his speech about it, and he was like, we're all American,' and people on Twitter were actually making fun of him. They was like, you can't even speak English." And I'm like, well, he's still Puerto Rican. He's still considered American. Like,
Yeah.
wait, yeah. I always forget where Puerto Rico is on the map, but I'm like, they are definitely American
Yeah.
for sure. But it's just crazy that someone is from over there doesn't
I
speak that well
know.
of
I
English.
mean, because their culture doesn't like involve English. Like
Yeah, they're like
it's
totally
all
separate
yeah.
for sure. It's just crazy. Like they're American, but they're like so separate from us.
Yeah.
It's giving like Alaska and Hawaii. Like I feel like they should be their own countries. Hawaii should be its own country. I feel like Alaska, you know what I mean? Like these little
I can see
separate
what you're
things,
saying. No,
not a
for
part of the
sure.
main continent. That they're separated, they're out there, but they're still like
But it's like
American.
completely different. Like they
Yeah, and they
speak
have
different
like
languages and
their
like
own culture. There's
yeah.
fucking Eskimos in Alaska that like have their own like little boogaloo
Yeah.
language. I mean, I hope that's not like racist or
I hope
anything, but
not.
you know what I mean? Like they have their own language and their own way of doing things, and it's just like I don't know. That's a whole
Yeah.
other thing. But yes, back to it being important to use your
Yeah.
voice. We definitely want to say we're not with the ICE
No,
out.
not at all. Would not
Um,
support at
it
all.
is wild the things that are
And
happening. We're in Dallas. We know this person. We don't know them, but like there's this huge thing that happened in Dallas recently of someone who was like working at a hotel or a motel,
yeah,
right?
it's a hotel.
And I don't know what video she made. I think it was before any kind of raid or anything happened. And she was just, she saw an influx of the ICE members flooding her hotel and making reservations. And she like posted about it. She wanted to like advocate and be like,
Yeah, she basically went on TikTok
I think
and
about
made
was
it into a
TikTok.
huge thing, and like
She was like,
it blew
y'all,
up like
I'm letting y'all know they're
crazy.
here.
It blew up like crazy, and turns
Yeah.
out like literally the next day she got fired.
No, girl, it was like same day.
The same day.
Yeah, and I think in her video when she first started making them,
She did say that
she was
comment.
like,
She's like,
y'all,
I'm
I don't
probably gonna get
know. Yeah,
fired.
she's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get fired or not, but I'm letting y'all know they're starting to fill up my hotel, so something might be happening soon. And then literally like later that night, I watched to like keep up with
That
it,
is so
and
crazy.
she had been fired. So that same day, she made a
Wow.
TikTok. She was fired. I'm like,
Because it blew
that's
up.
just crazy. Yeah, that actually got like tens of thousands of views and
Yeah, I did see
likes.
that.
And I feel like that's
That's
why our
crazy.
TikTok of our street interview did well on TikTok because I interviewed a cop. I don't know why. I think we were like really bored at the time doing a street
Yeah, we were just
interview,
randomly asking.
and
We
we
were
were
like,
about to leave.
well, the cop was just like chilling, and we were just
Yeah,
like,
he was just chilling in his car, and
should we ask him?
I'm like, fuck it, let's
Why
interview
not?
this cop. Like,
Let's
let's
ask
see.
him.
And one of the last things I asked him was, was it a difficult year being a copper in like the DFW area? And he was like, oh no, Dallas has gotten so much
Significantly
safer,
safer.
and we're getting calls about community building more than like crime.
And I'm
And
like,
a lot of people had something to say
everybody
about
said,
that. They're like,
what? Where are you
they
patrolling?
said he must be in the Highland Park area. They said he must be North Side
Oh my
because
god.
he said the crime is not going down. But Caesar had something really cute to say to end the whole ICE talk, and it was
But
like
well,
being
oh yeah. I just want to say like my own opinion upon it. Like I just think that it's like not a humane thing, and using your voice is like a really good way to put out there for everybody to realize that it's not okay. That I want can we not realize at the end of the day we're all human? Like what makes us different at the end of the day? Like we're all human.
United States. Let's
So
try being united.
exactly. Like
when this civil war breaks out, oh God, here we go, girl. I'm not trying to get too political. I'm just saying, like, let's be together and stand
No, yeah,
together, you
exactly. It's
know?
just like, why
That's my
can we
point.
not just like realize that and like love each other and be a community and just stand together? And together makes a huge difference. Like, I don't understand what the hate is surrounding this world. Like,
Yeah, it's like
there's no
growing, and it's like, I
point.
think it's social media,
Like, I'm not trying to
honestly.
be rude. Grow up.
I think social media, just media as a whole, is really divisive. And
For
I think it's the
sure.
leading cause of so many people being on so many different sides and having these strong opposing
Yeah.
opinions. And that's actually something else I want to get into
But the
because,
thing is, it's like at the end of the day, everything that's happening in this world, this is not about politics anymore. This is
yeah,
about humanity.
yeah,
Like,
no,
what the
yeah.
hell?
But
Are you kidding?
when we were supposed to have on, our guests in Austin, but we totally botched that. But we still obviously hung out and talked. And I think after the end of the night, we were in Austin. We came back to the house, waited for like 2 fucking hours on DoorDash. By the way, that's
I
so
know.
annoying.
It was an
It
hour, I
was over
think.
an hour. I was
It was
like,
over an
girl,
hour.
I was tripping. My fat ass. I was like, girl, where is this food? Like, the conversation's great
I
and I love
know.
kicking it, but I'm like, damn, where's this food
Where's this
at?
food? Where's this food? Where's this
But
food?
while we
But
were waiting and after we got the food, Brittany passed out, girl. She was gonzo. But we were hanging out with Justin and we got into in-depth conversation about politics. And then went to religion, of course, after that. But that was a whole thing. I'll let y'all have that. But we talked about politics, and something I realized in that moment that what I feel like I haven't been thinking about too much before is that not everyone is so crazy about like
mega.
politics. Like not everyone
I
who
mean,
is
like you can still
political.
be red and be a
Yeah.
Republican, but not be like crazy about like
Yeah.
MAGA.
Like not everyone who's super
And
blue or super red is like
yeah,
has the merchandise and is
but
like
like you can
going
still,
hard.
I get it. You can still be a Republican, but you don't have to support Trump, and you
Yeah.
can still call yourself Republican
Yeah.
and not support Trump.
Yeah.
You know
Like
what
just
I'm
speaking
saying?
with him and going into depth about politics with him, I can just, not everyone's this crazy MAGA build the wall,
Yeah,
like
because they're
get
smart.
the eye, like not
They're
everyone,
educated.
yeah, like not
Like I'm not
everyone's
trying to be
so
rude, but like I think
crazy.
everybody knows that.
Yeah. Well, from what I've seen in my perspective, we're in very red areas
I'm
and
just kidding.
everyone's crazy. So it's ever
Yeah.
crazy about it. Like everyone has like angry, like not everyone's like, if you vote this way, I can't fuck with you. Like I can't. Like I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
but now
I've seen it in a
like
different
we
light.
have to realize and accept that people that voted for him, like they might have changed their mind.
Yeah.
And now they're standing
No,
at a
yeah.
different point,
I'm seeing
and that
TikToks
is
about
totally
that. I
okay.
actually have to
They're
show you
changing
this.
their mind because like it comes back to the point. You can call yourself a Republican and not support Trump, and
Yeah,
that's
and the
totally
things that are
okay.
happening right now. It is.
Exactly.
Like some people just simply agree with some of the systems that the Republicans want to set up. And that doesn't mean they support ICE, they support these raids, they support bombing countries, they
Exactly.
support like it's just I don't know, it's just a way more broad than I was thinking about it before, I think. And that
Hmm.
in conversation
And
we
I'm just
had,
hoping most of those people really like
it changed my
realize that,
mind.
yes, and realize that we are all humans,
Yeah.
and we
And
have
I
to realize that
think
we have to come into a community.
that as well, I think to piggyback off of that, it makes me think that, there are people out there who are Republicans who are still like open-minded people, very accepting people, very like, a couple people we spoke to
No,
over
for
the
sure.
weekend.
For
So
sure.
I don't know. I just think about it a little bit differently. But I'm not trying to get too political or anything, but
No. But
these
I
conversations are
think it's really
important.
good. It's important that we talk about it because it's you can't get away from it.
Yeah.
It's
Politics
around
are
you.
pop culture now. Like,
It is, and it's something that we have to be educated on and really
yeah.
look upon
Or
it.
if you're not educated, it's
And
like
I feel like you're kind of just being ignorant. I'm sorry. And I don't know.
well, that's why I feel like important to use your voice because it's like
It's okay
I
that
know ignorance is bliss, but it's
yeah,
like
but it's also like it's okay that you don't know what's happening
yeah,
and
like fully.
yeah, but it just go look it up. But it's different if you don't want to look it up and you
Yeah.
don't care about it.
I know people who
Because
refuse to
if
like
you
get into it.
refuse, like, well, I'm sorry.
And I'm not saying they're smart or
I'm
good for
kind
that.
of, no, not that. It's just, I just feel like I don't like the
Like, I
way
don't
you
want to hear you
live,
say
you're
shit
humane or anything.
if
But
you don't
it's
know
like,
anything about it.
it's gonna be agree to disagree, to each his own.
Yeah.
Goodbye. You live your life and I'll live my life. That's how I
Yeah.
feel because I just don't like that. But,
No, I get that.
you know,
Girl, Nicki Minaj.
yeah.
Oh no, since we're talking about all of this.
Yeah. So tell me how you feel about her.
So we were having this conversation because I am in, I have, I've been a barb. Not really like a barb, but yeah, girl, I've been a barb
I mean,
actually.
be honest, yes.
I've been
Because how long
following,
have you been listening to
I've been
her? Like,
following and listening to her music
over
and known everything about her for like 10 years solid, right?
probably over 10 years.
So it's disappointing that she is doing what she's doing. But I feel as if, and I don't know, and of course I could obviously be 100% wrong, but I feel as if her perspective is different on the matter. Like, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like to her, she's just like this Christian woman who is trying to do what's right for like the Christian community, because that's where it all started from. There
Right.
were some things happening in different countries where they're like shutting down churches and persecuting people who were like praising, God and their religion or whatever. And I feel like that's where it started. She was trying to um like advocate for people like that and advocate for the change to like going back to like religious focus in the United States as well. And I feel like to her, it's just like, to her, she's standing for what's right, not knowing that it's like hurting her
Her
community,
career,
hurting
her
her
community.
fans,
Yeah.
hurting her career overall because so many people
Yeah.
disagree. And I don't think she's thinking about it into the fact like, I don't think she's thinking about ICE. I don't think she's thinking about the negative things that Donald Trump's doing. She sees
Yeah.
this one thing with
I mean,
religion
she
and
definitely
Christianity.
looks into herself and like she's probably, I mean, she's definitely not thinking about like what other people are
Yeah.
thinking about her.
Which can be dangerous
And
if you're
that's where
not.
she's like putting that wall up,
Yeah.
you know? And
Well,
it's just like, but she's not realizing that it's hurting her
mm-hmm.
career.
Yeah. And it's sad to know. I don't think that, I think what she said on that stage about like boys, you can be boys. I think that that could have come off homophobic or transphobic, but I don't think she is like homophobic. I'm gonna have this. It's okay to have. I'm aware that the
Well,
things
first of
she's
all, we
doing.
don't personally know her, so
Exactly.
it's
This
just
is all
like
very parasocial.
exactly.
But
It's
it's
like
like, I don't know, with her whole career leading up to this point, she's never been that. So I think she may have came off the wrong way on that stage. What she said was bad and came off bad, but I don't think she's actually transphobic or homophobic. Like, she's never
because
been
most of her
that.
fans like
Exactly, they're gay. And she's seen in hundreds, thousands of videos with the gay people, letting gay people come up on stage, advocating for them. Like, I
exactly.
don't think she's actually homophobic or transphobic, but she may have came off the wrong way. And I'm okay with having this
Well, maybe
unpopular
at that
opinion.
time she was probably like meaning it in a different way, but
Yeah.
because it slipped out like wrong, you
Yeah.
know, and the media took it the wrong way, and right away, obviously they ran with it because you know how
Uh-huh.
the media
And
is.
of course, all of this is being said. I mean, you got to take it with a grain of salt because I mean, I don't. Maybe this is me just wanting to believe this way about her because I've been such a long time fan.
Right.
But I'm still self-aware enough to know that she's hurting her career. She's doing things the wrong way, and it does
Mm,
suck that she's taken this path. But
yeah.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt by the Nicki Minaj
Well,
lore. But
I kind of just I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen because like
maybe she'll switch it up
I've
and like.
always loved her, and I
Mm-hmm.
will say that. And it's just kind of like at this point, it makes me feel like, who do I even look up to now, like as an
Yeah.
artist, you know?
Like, who can you really get into like
Exactly.
that if
And so it's
they
is
all
this
could
really
flip.
happening? It makes me, because, I'm a very, like, I'm into conspiracy theories. So I'm like, what's really, really happening behind closed
Mm-hmm.
doors? That's where it makes me think. Because I'm like, girl, does she have a gun?
Like, is she
Does she
being
have a gun in her
paid?
head or
Is
something?
someone threatening to
Like,
kill her if she
what
doesn't
is
do this?
happening? What's happening? Really,
Yeah.
really,
And
like,
we'll never know what's going on
is she
behind closed
doing
doors
it
for
to cover
real.
up for her husband? Like,
Ooh, yeah.
I, you don't know,
Yeah, I really
and that's
don't.
why I'm like, I want to wait. I'm gonna wait to see what's gonna happen.
Before you fully boycott her, or is it already
I
doing?
mean, like, I've kind of already, like, definitely, like, taking her off on my
Mm-hmm.
likes and
Mm-hmm.
stuff and unfollowed and
And I feel like it may sound really gay that we're like so into this but this is like, I don't know,
it kind of hurts because think
music is a
about it.
big deal.
For our
Music,
generation,
yeah,
growing up, like, I mean, when I grew up and I came out, like, Nicki was definitely part of my artist,
yeah,
like, part of my playlist,
music is a
you
really big
know?
deal.
And
Like,
it definitely inspired me to become who I am
mm-hmm.
and be okay with it, you
And, you
know?
know, the gays are super into girl power, and Nicki had all the girl
Exactly,
power.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
like,
she was always a gay icon.
mm-hmm. She has been,
She has
always has
been.
been,
So that's
actually.
why I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So I kind of let's wait out. Let's wait it out.
Yeah, it's
See what
making me. We could have to.
happens.
I just now I'm like, damn. Should I wait out every artist to see if they show some true colors that I don't like,
True.
even if their second albums pop in? But I don't
That's
know.
what it makes you think.
It does.
You know.
But enough about all of that bouginess. Something we did miss since we've been on break. Something we haven't been able to talk about yet. Heated rivalry.
Oh
Ah.
my
Speaking of some gay
gosh.
shit, girl. Girl, how'd you feel
Yes.
about the show?
I absolutely loved it. I fell in love.
Yeah.
And
I think
I
I put
don't
you on. Well,
You
obviously
did
you
put
were
me on,
seeing it
but I
on your
was
social
seeing it and I was
media.
ready to watch it, but I just kept getting like distracted and not like, because I'm starting to
Yeah.
now get into like watching TV and stuff,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so I finally like decided to watch it, and I stayed up probably till like I think like 6 a.m.
I was like, have you watched this episode yet? Have you? Have you? And he's like, not yet. I'm like,
I
girl,
know.
drop
Oh my
everything.
gosh.
It
I
just kept
literally
getting
binge
better and
watched
better.
it and it got so good. And my favorite
Character?
character, what's his name? Sam Hunt?
Oh yeah, that's your favorite character?
Yeah.
Boring. They're little. I mean,
Why isn't he out? Like,
they're
why isn't he out more into the scenes? I want to see more of his face. He
no.
is daddy, the
I
hockey
was thinking
player.
minimize
The
his
hockey player,
scenes.
right? We're thinking about the hockey player.
They're all hockey players. Well, except
Well,
for
I
his
mean, like
boyfriend.
the one that is
The
in the
main
closet.
one?
The last episode he came out and pulled his boyfriend on.
You talking about Shane or Ilya?
No, none of them.
Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Isn't that Sam Hunt or
That's
whatever?
his name, right? Character name.
I
His
think.
real name is like
I don't know
Francis
nothing
or
about
something
that
like that.
character. I don't know nothing about the actor, none of that. I mean, he's very attractive, but
No, he's
when
the
that
hottest
was
one. He's the hottest
when
one.
they were in the
I want to
episode,
see
I was
more of his
like,
face.
"Girl, cut
He
this
is the hottest
short."
one. He's the
Mm-mm.
hottest
I
one.
mean, their story was important to tell to how things played out because I think when he came out, because Ilya wasn't going to go to the cottage, and then they both saw
Yeah.
on TV that he did that, and it like inspired him to be like, you know what, I'm going to be
Wait,
with you.
say it.
Yeah, he was
How
like,
do you say it?
I'm coming to the cottage.
How do you say it?
I don't know, in Russian.
Say it.
And like we just talk about the acting too.
Wait, I'm coming to the cottage.
Is that what he said?
He like picks up the phone.
You lucky ate that. That was lucky a good little Russian accent. Can we talk about
I'm
how
going to
he's
the
from
cottage.
he's from fucking Texas and he
Yeah,
like
and you know where?
killed the Russian.
West Texas.
Really?
Where I'm
Whereabouts?
from.
Is it Lubbock actually?
No, not Lubbock. West Texas, like Odessa or some Abilene, Amarillo. I don't know. Somewhere in West Texas, I heard.
He is a
Let me look
bomb
this
ass
up.
actor,
Let
I
me
feel
look this
like.
up real quick. Let me look this up because now I want to know. But carry on.
I'm just saying his acting was absolutely fire. And
What's his real name?
it is Connor Williams, I believe. Don't quote me. No. Yeah. Right? I actually don't know. I don't know. It's Connor.
Connor
I know
Story.
it's Connor's Story. It's Hudson Williams. I got him backwards. The last
Connor
names.
Story.
Oh, so I said it right during the street interview, which is actually like great. Kudos to
Odessa,
me.
Texas.
Yeah, I hate that.
He grew
I
up.
hate that.
He grew up in Odessa,
Where
Texas.
the hell is
Oh, but he
Odessa?
said it was born in Colorado and grew up in Odessa,
Gaggy.
Texas.
Very gaggy. I'm just saying, for him being from Texas and not
He
having
trained in gymnastics and attended a performance art school
gag, gag, for not having a lick
after
of
having an
acting
interest of
training,
acting.
I think he did absolutely fire for a Russian accent.
He did
And
a
he
really,
and his
really,
voice
really good
sounds really,
job.
really different too. Like in interviews and stuff, he's like very, it's like higher pitched
Yeah,
and
he
bubbly,
did a
and
good
he
job.
did a really good job. The show was
And did you
great.
hear a lot of the interviews? He said that basically the entire set, that's how he spoke to
Yeah,
make sure he like was practicing and getting into the
yeah.
role. That towards the end, like when some of the like the back crew heard his real voice, they were like,
It's like, yeah, it
"Whoa,
shakes you. It's like, oh,
yeah,
that's how I felt when I first watched an interview of him outside of the show. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah."
But
I think that's so cool. Good
that
for
is cool.
him.
No, good for him for
Good for
real.
him.
And that lets us know that we could make it, baby. We could
We
make it
can
in
make
acting.
it
Well, with the right,
out
training and the coach and
Texas,
all that shit. You
Texas.
should have fucking went for that audition for Hacks.
I know. I
Now it's
really
ending. I'm actually
wish
gonna cry when it ends. That show is so fire too. But
I should have done it.
should
Imagine.
have.
Imagine.
Imagine. I don't know. Just everything about that show
I
was
was one of
great.
the new main characters.
The coming out, all of it was great. Speaking of coming out, don't you like know someone who's like not come
Oh,
out?
okay. So a little story time, I guess, on that part.
Story
Story time.
time.
So not too long ago, I went to this party, and I have like mutual friends, multiple mutual friends, and at this party, and it was a good time. And someone new came that I have never met, and I met this person the first time, and he is a guy, and
Hmm.
um, I was asking him if he was like single, and then he was like, "No, I'm actually in a relationship." And I was like, "Oh, okay, for how long?" And he told me about almost 10 or 11 years, I believe. So a really long time. And I was like, "Oh my God, like where is he?" And he was like, "Well, he doesn't like to come to these kind of functions." And I was like, "I get it, like maybe social anxiety or
What kind of
whatever."
functions? Where were you?
It was like a house party, and
Okay.
but it was like wasn't like a crazy house party. It was just like I forgot what we were celebrating. It was just like celebrating something, and it was just like we were all together, just hanging out, having drinks,
Hmm.
playing games,
So he must just be like an introvert.
And yeah, that's what I thought, And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I ended up talking to him, different topics, and then throughout the night we had more drinks, and then I started asking him more questions about his partner, and I remember was like, wait, I want
Is
to
he
know.
hot? Can I join?
One,
Can I? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
it was
Anyway.
just, it was just more about like how long have you guys been together? Where'd you guys meet?
Mm, mm.
Like do
You have
blah blah
nudes.
blah. And so it turns out he told me that he's still in the closet, and I was
Wait, he the
like,
person you was talking to or his partner?
his partner,
Okay, gag.
and I was like, wait.
And
You've
how
been
long have
with
they
him
been
for how
together?
long?
Yeah. How long again?
Did you not just fucking hear me?
How long again?
Did you
Repeat
not just
it.
hear me? What
How
did I
long
say?
again,
What did I
bitch?
say?
You said,
10, 11 years.
oh yeah. That's actually insane.
Isn't that crazy?
I
I was like, what do you mean?
I don't really get it.
I was
Like,
like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I was like, rewind. I was like out to like his family? He was like, yeah, he's not out to his family.
so he's like hidden.
I was like, well, what about like his friends? He's like, well, some of his friends, but not all his friends.
So the
And I
girlfriends.
was like, so like, you don't know all his friends? He was like, I mean, I met them weirdly, but like, not really.
So like when you introduce him to people, it's like this is my roommate. It's the classic trope of oh my roommate.
I guess.
I
I
would have
didn't
asked
ask that. I wanted to,
I would
but
have asked so many
I know I
questions.
really wanted to sit and ask more questions, but he was like, "Oh, I'll be right back," and then,
Yeah, some people
uh,
like aren't comfortable with
yeah.
like
Well,
going
no, he
into
came
it.
back and he started answering more questions, but he was just like, "We should have another talk, like, if you want to know more."
So
He was kind of open about it,
how does that work
cause
though?
well, I mean, he's totally okay with it, Because I asked
Are
him, I was
you?
like,
I feel like deep down
well, that's
someone
what
isn't
I said.
okay
Because
with
I'm
it.
like, are you not like wanting like marriage out of
Yeah,
him?
like, are you not want to be
Like, if
out?
you do want to I mean, if you want to get married with him, like, how is that gonna work out? Are you just like,
Like, is it, can y'all go out in public with each other, or no, you're hiding him from everyone? When the someone
he
comes
said
over, he
that they
has to go to the
do
closet,
sometimes they do
literally.
go out in public, but they don't like
They're
give
sitting
no
like
affection to each
long
other.
table away, like one on the opposite end, one's on the, like, you
I
know
mean,
what I
I
mean?
guess
I don't think I could do that. I don't think
I
I would
don't
be
think I
into
could
that.
either.
Like, I don't want to be anyone's secret. I mean, that's fun and cute, like maybe in the beginning, or
Yeah,
maybe
but
like
like
if you're fucking around with someone who's just DL and you know it's not going anywhere, but a long-term relationship, you're
it's kind of hard,
hiding.
right?
Like, I don't
That's what I was
think
saying because I was like, wait, you're telling me for like 10 years?
that is crazy.
That was what blew my
After like
mind.
1 year, I'd be like, okay, so
No, I feel
are we
like,
getting anywhere? Or we'd
yeah,
have to be progressing and like eventually taking the steps to come out. Like, we couldn't just like for 10 years be rocking on like secrecy. Like, that is like a
count
waste
me
of
out.
time. It
Count me
seems
out.
like, I
Honestly,
fear.
I'm not trying to like, I can't do
I feel
that.
bad for him, low
I do
key.
too.
But I mean, if you say it's working and he's happy,
That's what I asked
then
him, and
maybe
he said he
it's,
was, and I was like, okay, well, I told him straight up, I was like, well, I hope you don't take any words or anything, questions that any offend, like take it like in the wrong way, or I offended you. I was like, as long as you're happy.
I don't know. I just question whether or not he really is happy. But I mean, if he's, I mean, you'll never know. He could just be front and saying, "Yeah, I'm happy. It's super great," but really, he's like hurting on the
Well,
inside.
maybe you got money.
He's funding my lifestyle. So at the end of the day, as long as that keeps happening, then I'm gonna stick with it.
They probably live like in a condo.
Stop. You think
Both drive
was he
like
giving that?
BMWs, Mercedes. He kind of
Was
was.
it a gay house party? Like, is that why he said he doesn't
No,
go to those functions?
no, it wasn't.
Then what did he mean by that?
I don't know.
Hmm. Interesting. You saw him out randomly?
I've never met his boyfriend or his husband, whatever.
No, the person you're talking about, you know him personally.
Now I do.
Okay. So you first met him that night.
Yeah,
And he was just some random that was there.
yeah.
Okay, gag. That's
Well, he
interesting.
wasn't a
Yeah.
random. He was a mutual friend of a friend.
Mm,
So,
I would, let's have him on the pod. No,
I mean,
I'm
high
kidding.
key.
I'm kidding, but that is crazy. I don't think I could do
I would
that.
love
But
to have him on.
is he giving talkative and see? It's giving. He didn't even want to
Uh,
go to the damn house party, girl. We can't have him on.
yeah,
But maybe that little
true.
phone line thing that you mentioned, we can
Oh
talk to him over
yeah,
the
little anonymous
phone.
phone
Still
call.
working on that. Still working on that.
Yeah,
Things coming soon. But that's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I could be able to do that.
I
It
know.
is what it is, though. I am thinking about getting into, because I saw this. I've been wanting to like date around. I want to like
You
get
do?
into the dating world. I do. I think I'm ready to like start at least going on dates. Maybe not like jumping into anything serious, but like putting myself in
Let's go
that
on a speed
space.
dating.
We should. We've already, I think in the beginning
We
of
are
the
kind of talking about
podcast,
it.
we talked about
Yeah, we
a
went on
thing we
one, but let's
did.
go on another one. And I think there's one coming up. I think we kind of chatted about it,
We
like off
did
pod,
off
but
camera.
off camera, but we didn't like really
Let's
talk about
actually
it.
retell that story because I think we first told that story during botched audio, so we can
We
actually
did.
retell.
That's a good story.
Yeah, let's retell it. So,
So we both ended up signing up for this speed dating. It happened in
mm-hmm,
Addison at
mm-hmm,
Thirsty Lion, I believe.
uh-huh.
And
Inspo came from me because I saw this movie called 40-Year-Old Virgin, classic Steve Carell. And I remember like I was watching it way too young, but like it was a really funny scene in the movie. Like, and it was, he was just going, he's a 40-year-old virgin. He wants to have sex. He wants to meet somebody. And he was just going on all these different dates at one time. And at the time I didn't understand it, but growing up, like I was like, oh, like, and me thinking about how I want to go on dates and stuff, I'm like, maybe I should do something like that, like just for the
yeah, that was
gays.
a few months ago.
Yeah.
And And I remember I was like, wait, honestly, I've never heard of this. Like, I want to know more about it. Like, tell me more.
Mm-hmm,
And he
mm-hmm.
was like, honestly, I have never been on one, but I've heard about it and like, I want to
I've
go.
always wanted to do
And
it
so I was like, you know
just because
what?
of that
Let's
movie.
go. So we decided to sign up for one and we went to it. And we get there a little bit early. We get a drink at the bar. We ended up closing a tab. We ended up asking about it. The well, the bartender, we asked her about it. And she was like, honestly, I really don't know what we're talking about. Let me ask the manager. Poor girl.
Red flag
Poor
right there.
girl.
We were
I
like, wait,
know.
you don't even know about
I
it?
know.
I'm like, wait, what's going
Comes
on?
back
And then we were like
she's
watching from the bar. Everyone who walks in, we're like, is he gay? Is he going to be there? Is he gay? None of them were.
I know.
None of them. None of
They
them
were
were a
just like
part of it.
random people trying to eat.
I
Like,
know. And we're like, oh,
I
maybe he's
know.
here for it.
Well, she finally comes back, and then the manager, she said, "Oh yeah, I'm so sorry." Like the manager said that it's actually gonna happen like towards the back. Like there was just like a wall, but it wasn't like fully covered. It was like a half wall, and with high tops, and that's where we
Yeah.
were sitting at. And so we finally go over
We were
there.
actually late going over there. Like they were like waiting on people to show up when we got over there. So
Yeah.
we didn't
No,
even
we showed up
know.
at a good time.
Oh, did we?
I think it was only like
I thought we walked
five,
over and they
ten
were like,
minutes in.
the energy
Because
gave
we
like,
were just like,
oh,
well, where are they? And then we
yeah.
finally like found out from the bartender.
Yeah.
And then finally we like closed our tab and went over there.
I don't know. The energy gave like, oh, there y'all are. I
It
don't
was
know.
weird.
Oh God, it
But
was so weird.
it was so
The people
awkward.
who held it, I think they told us a story about how they met during the speed dating
And
like
they
20 years
said,
prior or some
yeah.
shit. And they've been like together and married for like X amount of years, and it started with speed dating, so they wanted to do their own thing. So they host like different ones, like ones for straights, ones for gays, just speed dating for everybody. And they kind of like gave us their little spill about themselves. And then these bitches wanted us to go
Well,
around
first
the
of all,
room.
yes, but first of all, the amount of people that showed up.
Yeah. They started like after they gave their whole spiel, they said, let's go ahead and get this started. And there were like 5, 6 whole men there, including me and Caesar. And we were like, oh, because even from the movie, from the end spill that I had from it, there was like fucking 30 people involved. So like everyone was like, it was like an actual mingling thing because there's so many people. So like in my head doing it, I was like, we're gonna go on dates with like 20
Yeah.
different men.
And when I looked it up, I really thought it was going to be at least like 20 to 30 people.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. And I saw like events and stuff, and it showed that it was going to be like in a huge like,
Yeah, it
room.
did. We were
like,
thinking it was going to be a huge like thing,
Yeah,
and we were going to
like-
go on many dates at one time. But there were 6 whole people in this room, including us. I can't. They gave us their whole spiel, and they said, "Let's get started." What did they say in the very beginning? They said, "We usually, because there's so many people, it was obviously a bust. This event, even to them, but they were like, usually there's so many people, we give y'all like 3-4 minutes to talk to each other and then go on your next date and like write down who you liked the most after all your dates you've been through with just your small
she
conversation."
said, let's do about maybe like 10 to 15.
Yeah, she said, let's do like 10 minutes since there's a small amount of people here.
I said, I looked at all of them and I said,
And none of them, bless, you
and
know
keep
what?
in mind, me and Dom were like texting each other under the table.
Yeah,
like,
we're
what
like,
the hell
girl,
do we do?
this is not what we
What do we
expected.
do? What do
Should
we
we
do?
get the fuck out of here?
Like, how do we
Like-
bail? Like, who's gonna say it?
Exactly. And we weren't interested in anyone who was here. And I'm not saying these men were ugly, they just weren't our types. And they were all like older, it's giving like 40 plus. There was
Yeah.
like one young guy who was cool, that one black guy. But
Oh yeah.
other than that, I was not even looking twice at anybody. So we
Yeah,
were
me
like,
either.
girl, we were texting each other like, let's get the fuck out of here. Who's gonna do it? Should it be me that says something or you? And then Caesar's like, I'll do it. So they literally were like fucking while they were going around the room. We didn't even go to like a table and speak to one person at a time. It was like a group
It
fucking
was
setting.
at a table at like a high top. It was,
It was
all
like
of
a
us.
group setting, us in like a fucking circle. And she's like, so tell us about yourself. Tell us about your girl. We were not interested.
No, before she even started everything, I said something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, before she was like, okay, let's go
Well,
ahead
that's
and
what they
start.
wanted us to do.
Yeah. She was like, let's go ahead and start.
Yeah.
And then I go, I'm so sorry. Excuse me to interrupt and to be a party pooper, but I am here with my friend Dom, and we are actually leaving.
Yeah, this is like he said something like, this is, you know, we have another event to go to, and since something along the lines of like, since this
one
event didn't
didn't.
turn out so
Yeah.
well, we have another event to go to instead. And then they started pressing us and asking
Yeah,
questions.
well, she was like, "Oh, you guys are friends," and then she looked
were
at
like,
you, and then she was like, "Okay, so where are you guys going?" She asked you,
and we had nothing lined.
and you said,
I had nothing lined
No,
up.
yeah, you did. You
I
said
thought-
Teteseo.
Well, I made that shit
I
up on the
think.
spot
Yeah.
because I thought it was gonna be like, oh, y'all have to leave. Okay, bye. But she was like, no, wait. Oh, y'all know each other? Oh, where y'all going? What event? Where's it at? I'm like, oh, I
I
said, and it
know.
was a fucking Thursday night. So I was like, we have another event we're gonna go to, like Tay de Seo, which is some Latin bar on like the other side of the city. And she was like, oh, what's going on there tonight? She was like, and then I think some other person in the fucking
I
crowd was
know.
like judging us. They were like, y'all
On a
going out on a
Thursday.
Thursday? I'm like, see, this is why I already know we don't
I know.
even.
We both were like, we gotta
We were
go.
like, yes, on a Thursday. I mean, they're like, I'm like,
I
it's Thursday,
know.
Thursday. Like, yeah, we're going
I
out.
straight up cut them off again, I think. And I was like, well, thank you. I appreciate your
Yeah.
time. Have a great night. Have a
Yeah.
wonderful night. You all great. Get home safe. Goodbye.
And we like dressed up so cute and we were like so
I
ready for like
know.
something real. But we're gonna try and do that again
Let's do
though.
it. Let's
And
do it.
like something that's actually full, 20, 30
But this
people.
time,
I
if
think
we
it would
can
be
see the
great.
roster,
Yeah.
girl, if it's less than people, count me out.
I wonder if they have a way for us to see how many participants there are.
At least so like are
Yeah,
joining.
I would like to know that because then we
Yeah.
could like see if it's gonna be a bust or
But
not.
I think we should just still try it.
Yeah. But
There's
girl, if we
one
show up
coming
and there's
up.
five fucking people there again, what let's just not even join this time. We walk over there, we see the people who are hosting, and we look around,
Right?
and if there's not enough people, we'll be like, oh, never mind, we're looking for something else. We don't even start the session because that was so awkward. Oh my God.
Let's do it.
First time speed dating, it was a bust, but let's do another one.
I
It
say we should
sounds
do it one
super
more time. I
fucking
think there's one
fun.
coming up that I looked it
Yeah.
up. So
Okay, cool. I'm super into it.
we should do it.
And then we can tell our second story from that one. I'm glad
Yes.
we went back and actually told a story from one of our first episodes where the audio isn't good. We need to start
Yeah.
doing that more
That's what I
because
want. Yeah.
I'm only posting up the ones with the better audio on our
Hmm.
shit. But I'd be worried about doing these kind of things because like some people don't get like tested and like what if like I really am into like a date and I'm like, even if it's not something I want to take serious, but it's someone I had a really good time with and made a connection with, and like we end up,
Yeah.
meeting at the house later, like, and I'm like, I don't know, so I'm just been really worried about people lately,
Enough for
like
trusting and stuff.
not
Yeah.
like knowing
I
if they got diseases,
definitely,
girl.
that's like, I'm going to take over
Okay.
because I actually been wanting to make like a little TikTok short or something talking about this because I really want this to be more normal. And I think we should normalize this as a gay man. I think we should get tested frequently. If you're single,
How frequently are you thinking
well,
is like good enough, or like,
at least every 6 months.
yeah, like twice a year, 2 or 3 times a
Yeah,
year? I would say three, like,
at least every six
because
months.
four times three is 12, so every
It
four
just
months
really
get tested,
depends, like what you do in your life
or
and
like how
stuff,
much sex you have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And truth be told, I get tested every 3 months, and so
nice.
I just want to really make sure that I'm kept up with my status
I have a
and I know
question for you.
everything.
So, because you get tested, do you, okay, so you take medication, right? Like prep,
I'm on
and
prep.
you're
I
on
have
prep,
Discovery.
and you have
I mean
something,
Discovery and prep.
and I know prep is for obviously keeping yourself from getting HIV and all of that. What's the other one for? Just like whenever you just randomly have hookups, or you want to take like extra precaution.
The
What's the other one
prep.
for? I know the prep is for HIV prevention specifically, but what's the other one for? Is it just for like random STDs outside of that?
Okay, so so Discovery is like an everyday pill.
And for what?
And it's that one's the one to prevent catching like the smaller diseases like chlamydia,
Okay, that's what I
gonorrhea.
thought.
It can still like prevent catching HIV, but it doesn't really target that, but it still does. But it's still like on that chart, you
So my
know.
question is, because you take these things, the prep and the extra medication outside of that, do you
And then I take
feel
Doxy. I mean, is it
doxypep?
Doxy Prep? That's the one that you're supposed to take like after having sexual intercourse. That was the one that is preventive to catch HIV
It's
and
just like a lot of
kind
medications. I'm
of
just
any other
like,
kind of STDs as well,
okay.
because it's an antibacterial. It like fights any kind of disease that's going to your body,
So
any
like
kind of
that's the one
viruses.
you like really important for after a hookup.
Yes.
Okay. My
Yeah.
question is, after taking all of these medications, do you feel less inclined to get tested because you feel like you're more protected with all the medication?
I want to say yes and no, but I'm gonna say no because like I still want to stay updated on my status, knowing everything because I mean, I feel like Well, first of all,
It's
if
not like
you're
100% preventative.
if you're on the medication, you must get tested at least every 6 months because that's how you get previously prescribed. But also, I
Oh,
think it's also like they have to make sure that your body's intaking it like correctly and
oh,
everything's
okay.
fine, your blood is
Gotcha.
okay, because like I believe it's a blood thinner.
Oh, wow, I didn't
And
know
so
that.
if it really affects your body, it can really like ruin things. So it's like that's the reason
Mm,
why you get a full panel exam. Like,
interesting.
yeah.
I don't take any of these medications because I know we talk about being fat whores on here, and it sounds like I have like a crazy amount of sex, but I don't feel I do. And I'm also always safe. I'm super big on wearing condoms.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm thinking about getting into it now. I think I am about to start taking it, but it's just
Definitely
like,
wear condoms.
no, yeah, I always
Absolutely.
work, especially with someone who I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, I'm
Yeah.
100%, we're wrapping it up. I'm wrapping it up. If you're trying to get with me, I'm making sure you wrap it up. And then people
Mm-hmm.
get like annoyed, I feel like. Not like outright, like, but I can sense it in their energy. They're like, oh my
Sometimes,
God, you want me to
yeah.
wear a condom? Bitch, yes. I don't fucking know where you've been. There's this Megan the Stallion line that I always quote. It says, and this is so random, but it's like, she says, I don't kiss you because I know you eating ass.
Oh,
It's like one of my favorite lines because like I feel like I really resonate with that. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going all the way with all these bitches doing all this
yeah.
extra nasty shit if I don't know where the fuck you
You
been. Like,
been?
and you're out
Yeah.
here in the club, you could be
Oh,
sucking dick in the stalls and making out with all these bitches on the floor.
true.
No, we're not doing all of that.
Yeah, I can see what
Yes,
you're
you're wearing
saying.
a condom. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're a freak nasty, which
Mm-hmm.
is fine, but anyway. Yeah, I'm looking into the medications. I think I
Yeah.
might start taking
But
them.
I definitely am using my voice for that point right now as well and saying
Hmm.
to normalize getting tested.
Yeah, know your
And don't be
status.
afraid, know your status. I think knowing your body and knowing your health is a lot more important because you don't ever know. Because, like, you can,
Ignorance is
yeah,
bliss. Like, if I don't know I have.
then you don't have it.
Exactly that. No, I know that's really
No,
ignorant. I know that's really ignorant,
that
but
ain't that ain't
I'm
how it works,
joking. I'm
girl.
joking. It is. I don't have it. If I don't
No,
know, I don't have it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
you're done.
Exactly that. Actually, are we done? I feel
I
like we
believe, yeah.
really ate on. I really wanted to. We even though we talked about having a guest on possibly in Austin, and we will get back to them because we had a really good conversation with Justin. Um,
Yes, I'm
I
really, yeah.
think he would be a really great guest for
I
the
definitely had a long
podcast.
conversation with him, and they
Hmm.
are both down to be on the podcast. And I
Maybe not
think
so
it's gonna
much
be,
Brittany. I think she's more into
yeah,
street
but I think she's a
interviews.
little bit more
But
down if like we're all sitting
no,
together,
yeah,
like
for
making
sure.
it more like into like a little chat room,
No,
like
no, yeah, for
talking about,
sure.
like,
I'm super into that. Maybe not putting
yeah,
her on a spot like interview style. I don't think she would like
exactly.
that. But I'm okay with that.
Like she
Like,
can just pop in when she wants. If she has a comment,
yeah, that's
like,
something we decided to do going forward with our guests that we do have on, which is going to be more far and few in between because we do like it with just, and we're getting feedback that it's the best when it's just us two, which is something I was about to talk about. I was like, even though we didn't have our guest on in Austin or whatever, our friends, we might have them on in the future, but we also are glad that our first time coming back, it's going to be just us two chit chatting because we get feedback that it's the best when it's just us. But they have great conversation. We might have them on. We might not have as many guests on like as we did before, but
you know.
we're gonna
I
we're
do
gonna
want to
be
give
going
a
back and
heads up to the
forth.
audio listeners. Just keep in mind on these next like few podcasts, we're still going back and forth from like street interviews and like to the
Yeah,
podcast,
for sure.
and so it's kind of all over the place because like we've thought about doing an episode just of like street interviews,
Mm-hmm.
like when we go back to Austin,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
so well we want to keep that in just to like maybe like a 20 minute episode for that, but also
Mm-hmm.
have our sit down podcast that maybe sits up to an hour.
Yeah, we're on the
And
grind right now for
yeah,
subscribers, so
so just
we're
for audio
hitting.
listeners, we
Yeah.
will be talking about that, making sure you guys are updated. We also wanted to talk about shouting out to all of the podcast sites that Q Clap, Dominique, and
Wait, what?
is doing it, is taking care of the buzz, where you have everything signed up for the podcast for the audio
Oh, yes,
listeners.
yes, yes. For the audio listeners, we're on everything like
Pendeja.
Apple, Spotify, and I put us on Podcast Index, which like gets our podcast to other like smaller apps and websites for podcasts. I don't know all the names of them, but we're just on like many
Yeah, and there's
different
like
podcast sites.
iHeartRadio, you
Yeah, we're
said.
on Amazon, we're on iHeartRadio, we're
Mm-hmm.
on Apple and Spotify, which obviously are the biggest, but we're also on a lot of smaller ones too. So just search us up, Totally
Yeah.
Explicit. We did want to explain that we're going to probably only be doing like 2 podcasts a month now because we're on the grind for subscribers. We're getting out there and meeting people on the streets and doing different kind of content. So we're going to be doing podcast, street interview, podcast, street, just like a little back and forth to
Yeah.
mix things up and make sure we're like getting out there in different ways. But thanks to everyone once again
Yes.
who comes on the street interviews
Yeah,
and
exactly.
is
Thank you
putting
guys.
themselves out
I have
there.
thought about maybe creating like little vlog videos, like clips, maybe 20
Hmm.
minutes videos, just of like doing random things of even going out to dinner and rating the food or like
Yeah, that's
doing
cute.
anything
Like we did in our
fun.
last street
Um,
interview of us like being at the
yes,
Mexican
but that
restaurant.
can, yeah, that can like shift from street interviews to like little
Oh,
vlogs,
okay, I got
is
you.
what I mean.
Yeah, because
'Cause
we can
like,
do whatever with our channel and
exactly.
just like keep our podcast playlist separate
Yeah.
and then still be posting on the audio only.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely wanted to push our audio out there. We are on all the things, honey. Look
Yes,
us
yes,
up.
yes, yes.
And once again, shout out to our new subscribers who we
Yeah,
met
thank you
through
guys so
the
much
street
for
interviews.
following. Yes.
More to come. More to
Yes, a
come.
lot more to come. And like we said, I think we're wanting to start keeping a little bit more updated with you guys, like on social
Yeah, like
media,
what
on
we're doing
Instagram, where we're
and
going to do street
where we're going.
interviews.
Yes, we should be
Yeah.
doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe people will like pop out for
Yeah,
us. We
for
should
sure.
definitely go back to hometown. Hometown.
Oh, we need to, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so
Mm-hmm.
fun. Because you know everyone would be willing to be on it.
Heck
That
yeah.
could be like a fucking 45-minute, hour long fucking street
Probably.
interview
Let's
because
do it.
they're all gonna be like, let me on, let me
When do
on.
you want to?
Soon.
Let's do
Well,
it.
our next video we're doing is gonna be street interview, so could be
Maybe.
giving next week. Who knows?
Who
We'll talk
knows?
about that
We'll
off
plan it.
camera for sure.
But I think that's gonna be it.
That
Yeah.
is.
So
Thank you
anything
guys
else?
as
Yeah, I love you
always.
guys. Thank you
Thanks, new
so much for
subscribers.
following,
Love
subscribing. Don't
y'all.
forget to follow, like, subscribe.
And audio listeners, we're there. Look us up
Yes.
on your favorite little index.
Love you guys.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.